Welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a full day in the office with me. Today is going to be a full 11 to 5 kind of day. So I'm just going to take you guys along. I hope you guys have been doing well. It's already 12 p.m. I just finished my first client, which was at 11. They were a high dose vitamin C drip with a glutathione push. So it took about like 45 minutes. It really wasn't like a full hour. And then my next one is actually at 12:30, so I have like, you know, another little 20-30 minutes in between. Let me just go over the schedule with you guys. So that was first. Then this next one that's coming is a duo drip. So duo drip is when two people come together, and they are new clients. So I have all new clients. Like literally I only have one repeat client today. So yeah, like when I have a full day of new clients, it's kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's a little extra tiring because, you know, you're kind of getting to know people. And then I have just a drip. So this person, I guess they made a mistake like on the calendar. They scheduled like 2 drips, but I actually spoke to them on the phone. I guess they were just kind of confused on like how it works, but they picked an energy drip and an immunity drip and pretty much paid like 2 deposits. So we'll work it out. But like, yeah, we spoke over the phone. I'm like, okay, you know, we'll definitely help you when you get here, kind of decide. But yeah, that's that. And then probably after that client, I have enough time in between to get lunch, which I'm glad, because a lot of times when it's back to back like that, I don't have time to like go out and get anything. But today I do. So I'm trying to decide like if I want to go get something or just have it delivered like with Uber Eats. I'll probably go out because I have like enough time, I think. But yeah, so then I have my little lunch break, and then the afternoon I have a detox strip. So that's pretty much just like glutathione and fluids. Then I have this person actually called today, so I kind of squeezed her in there, but I think she's just looking for like a plain saline drip. So that's that. Then I have like a couple shots sprinkled in there. So B12 immunity shot. And this client actually put in the notes that she was looking to buy a package, so that's good. Then I have a member that's just coming in for her monthly IV, and she put a big thing in her notes. So she said, pink drip possible, adding double B complex, if that makes sense, and glutathione. Dang. She said she just want to change the bank on file for her membership. So pink drip possibly, and then add double. Okay, so I get it. So she wants the B12B complex. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, that is that. And then again, 2 more immunity shots. I have a package coming in today, which should be my next vial of immunity shots, because I'm like literally running low, I think. But these are like later in the afternoon. I'm sure that package will come like any time now, because I'm probably gonna need it. I think I may have like enough for like 2 or 3 more injections in that vial, so I need that vial to come ASAP because I have 2 more immunity in the afternoon. And then 1 last duo drip. Oh, actually I have 2 repeating clients. So yeah, I have my member that's coming in, and then my duo drip, which is a repeat client. So guys, that's a lot. I count like with the duos, because they come together, that just like adds. So that's like 2, 4, I don't even know how many IVs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the duo, and then shots. So that's a lot, you guys. It's a full day. I'm actually off tomorrow, and then I'll be back on Thursday, and then I'm closed the weekend for Christmas time. So that's probably why these past 2 days has been super busy, which I actually love it that way. I've been liking what I've been doing with my schedule. Like I feel a lot like I have more time off, but when I'm here, I'm just like busy on the go. It's usually like fully booked, and I like it that way because I'd rather like, you know, just make my money in bulk like for the day, and then I'll have like a day or 2 off throughout the week. So it's working out really good. I think I started doing this earlier this year. I want to say like maybe summertime. Like I started to make like a couple changes just to see how, you know, my lifestyle would fit with like my, you know, kind of, what's the word? Molding my schedule the way that I wanted. But anyways, guys, yeah, so I have a little while between the next client. I'm eating this little granola that I really don't even want, but I'm just trying to like eat a little something because, you know, I had coffee in the house and I don't want to just have coffee on like an empty stomach, but I'm just not a really big fan of granola. I came back from Miami last week after the class and everything, so I'm kind of getting back into the flow. It's still kind of weird because, you know, it's Christmas and New Year, so it's just a weird month, but it's nice. It's been relaxing. Miami was a great time. One of the best trips, honestly. I feel like every time I go to Miami, like I don't really get to be out like in the city for some reason. Like, I don't know, I feel like I'm always in Miami for some kind of like business thing or visiting family. Like, it's never really like just chilling, but this trip was amazing. I had such a great time. The class was so great. I had so much fun. And then after the class, I was basically free like Monday, Tuesday. I had like 4 days of just like doing whatever I want in Miami, and we actually enjoyed it. Like, we went out, got all the food I liked, like but yeah, let me take you guys into the IV room. I think I've already got my drips. Let me see. Yeah, I put their chart, I mean not their charts, their clipboards up here. Yeah, so this is my duo drip. Turn the light on. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah, today I ran out of intake forms, and I'm like, oh my god, of course the day I have like all new clients, I run out of intake forms, and it's all my fault because I literally forgot to print them off yesterday, because I was here yesterday and I saw I was running low, and I told myself, made a mental note like, oh, print more intake forms to take to the spot tomorrow, and of course I forgot. Mental notes don't really work with me. Like, I know I have to jot it down or put it on a to-do list. So because I don't have any, like, they're having to fill it out on the iPad, so everything's more like on the iPad today. And honestly, it's just a reminder that I love my method of like the paper chart, like with the clipboard. Like, it just flows a lot smoother, because as you guys saw, like, they just grab it, they fill it out in the waiting room, and then, like, you know, I bring it here. Like, I don't have to be handing the iPad like back and forth, especially when there's like a duo and they're here together, because then one person has it and you have to hand it. It's just like, I just like the clipboard thing. But yeah, because I ran out of intake forms, I'm having to do like, you know, pretty much like the intake, like I'm asking them the questions, like I'm kind of doing it, you know, asking like the main things that's on the intake form, and then charting it in their chart, and then handing them this to like sign the consent on here. Although I actually think I have enough, I may just need like one e-consent, because I think I have like enough consents, but I just don't have the intake. So yeah, that's the little process for today, guys. But yeah, let me put this back. I guess somebody was looking at my little add-on menu. So cute, so cozy in here. I love it. Oh yeah, and I put a new plug-in in the bathroom. I put Vanilla Bean Noel in the women's bathroom, and then I feel like, I'm pretty sure I still have mahogany teak wood in the men's bathroom, but that little area just smells so nice. And then I have a candle. Oh, you know what? Let me light the candle. I lighted it earlier today because, yeah, there was a lot of fragrance with the plug-in, but it's over here. Alright, so I'm going to light my candle, and this one is vanilla and patchouli. So just like an essential oil kind of candle. It's freezing outside today. I know it's cold everywhere. We have like that little cold front thing. So that's pretty much the day today. So I'll just kind of take you guys along and, you know, pop in and out with things. Right now, I'm actually doing some work for like the consulting company. Like, I have to send some invoices. Actually just 2. These were students that didn't make it to the, well, she actually didn't make it to, what class was it? I think it was the New York class. And yeah, so I just need to send her that updated thing. And then there's 2 people from the Miami class that, was it 2? Yeah, there was 2 people from the Miami class that last minute couldn't make it to Miami, so they want to transfer to the next class. Okay guys, I changed my, or I took my white coat off because I'm like in the middle of doing things. Usually I don't wear it like if I'm actually doing, you know, IV drips and stuff, but it's been kind of cold, so I've just been bringing it to like put it, you know, change into it. But once I get in there like doing stuff, I like warm up, so I like this little jacket because it still keeps me warm, but it's a little bit thinner. Okay, so I'm done with the duo drip. Come to find out, they were actually repeat clients. I don't know why I was thinking they were new clients. Like, yeah, like I literally just saw him. Like, I saw, it was like the husband and wife, and the husband came like right before I left to Miami, because I remember he was talking about he was going on a cruise and everything. And I'm like, oh, you know, they were leaving out of Fort Lauderdale and stuff. And I'm like, oh, you know, I'm going to Miami. I don't know. We had like that little conversation, but I don't know why. In my head, like the name rang a bell, but I could have swore like he had rescheduled or something, and this was like his first visit. So come to find out, I ended up wasting like 2 of the little paper consents that I needed for today, because they could have just signed on the iPad. But turned out to be a great appointment. So they got both immunity drips, glutathione add-on, B12 add-on. I'm telling you, these are the clients that you need. Let me show you guys what their total was, and that was like 30 minutes, because it's like 1 p.m. So my next one is coming in like 15 minutes, but let me see, where do I go to my, I'm trying to go to my transactions. Oh, here we go, transactions. Look at this, guys. Where's the total? That, you guys, $379. Almost $400 in like, sorry, I didn't mean to zoom, in 30 minutes. So just to show you guys, like, this is profitable, okay? And it's only 1 p.m. So let me show you guys where we're at. I actually want to film a reel. So I've been seeing this little trend going around with like service providers and like the, you know, lash tags, hairdressers, nail tags, and they show like their whole day and like, you know, what each client paid and that kind of thing. And I'm like, that might be good to do with like the drips and show you like, all right, today we had an energy drip, this was a total, this was a total, and then like the final total, and how, you know, how many hours I worked. I feel like that will be a good little point of view for people that, you know, may or may not be interested in the business, just so that you guys can kind of see how the day flows and, you know, just how much you can make. But yeah, so I got a package in. Let's go over to the IV room. So this is, like I said, my immunity vial, shot vial. Let me make sure, yep, clipboards are up there. Okay. Got my Christmas music playing. I'm gonna be so over this playlist, like, I'm already getting kind of over it because it's like the same songs. But it's cute. So that one is actually, but yeah, it's really cute. It's actually like a Christmas lo-fi. So it's still like the lo-fi beats, but you know, they put like the little bells and different little Christmas stuff. Is this from, I hate how this pharmacy sends like their refrigerated stuff. Just because like they put tape on the actual little cooler, and then it just, you know, you have to like cut through it, and I feel like it cuts the foam and it makes a mess. Oh God. The other pharmacy, like they just send it in like the cooler, but you know, they don't tape the cooler down, if that makes any sense. Oh man. See, let me show you guys. So come on. Oh my God. So basically, like, y'all see how it's like taped? So usually what I do is like tape the thing. I guess I could like maybe pull the tape off. Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? That was definitely easier. Cause yeah, I used to just like stick the scissor and like try to cut through like the shape. Okay. I think, yeah, that was much easier. Let's see, we got a refrigerated stuff, so I got a mineral blend. This doesn't have to be refrigerated. It just says store at, yeah, why did they send it in the cooler? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. But I did get the immunity vial, and this one does have to be refrigerated. Is that all I got? I always have to check, because one time I threw away like a little biotin vial that I had ordered, because I literally only looked at the cooler, and then like the biotin was just like thrown in there. So learned my lesson. But yeah, so I definitely needed this mineral blend. I have like that little bit left. And if you took the class, you already know what I had advised you guys to do when you order your vials, and that is what? One by one? Yes, one by one. You don't want to be ordering too much because these things expire. So like this little mineral thing expires in January. So had I bought like 2 at a time, you know, it would be like close to expiring. So you just go with the flow. Like don't go crazy with like vials depending on their expiration. Like some of them, like vitamin C, B complex from the other pharmacy, like it just depends. You just need to look at your beyond use dates, but you don't want to like stock up and then have things expire. So I always just buy as I go. When I see things running low, that's when I put my order in. Sometimes like I try to wait until, you know, I have like 2 or 3 things running low, so that way I'm not paying shipping for like one vial, because this shipping is expensive. So like overnight cold ship is like $40, and then regular, you know, 3-day shipping, your regular shipping for things that don't have to be refrigerated is like 3 days. So yay, fresh immunity boost. And this one expires in March, so like I said, I don't need to be getting it. This is the little amount that I had left in my current vial, and like I said, when I saw that, that's when I'm like, okay, let me get another immunity boost. So then, okay, so my other shipment, which is my other pharmacy, I think I bought glutathione B complex and vitamin C for the high dose strips. They've been getting kind of popular. I mean, you guys know it's like cold. Hey guys, I am back. I forgot where I left off. I forgot I had like a little quick meeting with somebody that dropped by. But yeah, so my 115 has not came yet, and I literally just spoke with them yesterday, so I'm wondering if something happened. And they're the one that paid like that big $100 deposit, so I don't know, but I'm gonna give them a little longer because I had said I was gonna go to lunch after them, right? Let me see. So let's see, today's Tuesday. Yeah, so I'm gonna give them like another 15 minutes, and if they don't show, like I'm gonna have to head out and go get food, because then that's gonna like run into my next one. So yeah, I don't know. All right, so this can be thrown out. Let's head back to the office. Hey guys, so it is Friday, December 30th. Girl, this video will be going up today, so you're seeing me in the present, kind of. I don't know what day I left the vlog off, but I do know it was a while back, probably like 2 weeks ago. I think I left the vlog off, I believe I was getting ready to go to lunch, and I was telling you guys that clients had, like, she didn't come. Anyways, that whole afternoon turned out to be like so crazy. I'm just gonna give you a quick update because we're like 2 weeks away now. It's like, oh, I go back into the past. but it's kind of like a funny story, kind of like customer service, like, you know, entrepreneur life struggles. But anyways, so I had left for lunch. So I waited for that client for like a good 30 minutes, and as soon as the 30-minute mark hit, I'm like, all right, I need to go get my food because it's gonna run into my next client, and then I'm just not gonna eat. And I had a full day that day, as you guys remember. So I left for lunch literally a minute, maybe 2 minutes after I like pulled out of the, you know, the parking lot. I was at the red light. I get a call, and it's the client, and she's like, hey, I'm here at the door, like the lights are off, I'm here for my 1:15 appointment. I was like, oh yes ma'am, we had you for 1:15. It is now 1:45. We're actually closed for lunch. Because I had to. I was like part of me was like, oh, I could just turn back right now and see her. But I was like, you know what, why would I do that to myself? Like, this client is 30 minutes late. If I turn back now, like, I'm not gonna eat. And like, that's not fair. Like, how are you 30 minutes late? And you know, so thought about it really quick, but I was like, you know what, that's like the perfect thing to say. It's like, I'm closed for lunch, which I truly was. I was going on my lunch break. So she was kind of annoyed, but you know, apparently she had gotten lost, and she was sitting in somebody else's lobby the whole time. She's like, yeah, I was here at 1:15, like sitting in the lobby. I was like, where were you? Because you were not at Revitalux lobby. So it turns out she went to like a different beauty clinic that's like around there. And I was like, well, you can either like wait. I'm like, you know, lunch is usually 1 hour. I was like, I can be back in about 20-30 minutes. if you want to wait, and I can still work you in. Again, my whole day just got thrown off because I rushed my lunch because I'm like, I feel bad, like this client is outside in the parking lot. So rushed my lunch, got back, saw her. After the whole thing, she was like super nice because I'm always very nice. I'm like, oh, you know, like, hey, come on in. Mind you, like, you just threw my whole day off and you're showing up 30 minutes late. So then, you know, her whole attitude changed. Like, she was really nice. She was even sending like Facebook message. Like, I'm like, why are you like sending a Facebook message that you're at the door? Like, I'm obviously not gonna see that. But yeah, she changed her whole attitude, was like, oh, I'm so sorry, you know, I just like really need this. So then turns out I saw her, worked her in, but the rest of my afternoon, like my schedule was, I was about 20 minutes off schedule. So then my next one rolled in, and of course it was a new client, it was a hard stick. It took me like 10 minutes to like locate a vein for her. So that, you know, again was like adding to the time. And then another rude client came in, guys. Like, I'm telling you, it was something in the moon and the stars for that day. Another rude client came in. She was so annoyed that she had to wait like 20 minutes because she came in early. And then, so I think her appointment time was like 3:15, and she came like at 3, and I ended up seeing her at 3:35. So she was pretty much only had to wait like 20 minutes after her appointment time, which I don't think is a crazy wait. Like, you're in a medical office, you know, things happen. Of course, the goal is to see you, you know, within 5-10 minutes of your appointment time, which I'm always very on schedule. But of course, like, things happen. And again, I probably would have been on schedule had I not had that hard stick kind of keep me in the room for a while. But she was like so annoyed. She's like, oh my God, like my appointment was this at this time. Like, now I'm wasting time here. So I tried to take her into my other service room. I was like, okay, no worries. I can take you into this other room here. There's no TV here. But you know, we do have like the same like reclining style chair, like all that stuff. Took her in there. She's like looking around. She's like, I don't like this. She's like, is this the room? She's like, I don't like this room. She's like, how long is the wait for the other room? Girl, when I tell you, I was like, oh, trying to bite my tongue. I'm like, what is wrong with the room? Like, she said that it just felt cold in there. I don't know, like, what the difference was. I don't know. She just didn't like the vibe of the room, I guess. But yeah, long story short, again, she ended up apologizing. Like, once I got her hooked up, and she's like, I'm so sorry about my attitude. Turns out she's a travel nurse, and she was like really overworked and stressed out and burned out. She was traveling from, you know, another state, came to Greenville to work, and she was just like super stressed and overworked. So that was the reasoning. But yeah, ended up being a crazy afternoon, and that's why I didn't finish out the vlog. And then of course Christmas rolled around, and and bloop, now we're here, Friday, December 30th. My camera's dying, but I am gonna charge it. I'm heading to the spa, so in a little while. Actually getting ready for some coaching calls right now. So while I'm doing those calls, I'm just gonna put my phone on the charger. I guess I can do like little footage and stuff on my phone, but I'm super excited for these calls. 2 of these calls are girls from the Miami class that are already getting to work. Like, I'm so excited. So we're gonna dive in a little more in depth and help them out. She wrote in her notes that she had already seen the lawyer and was like in the picking out the name process. So I'm so excited. Like, I feel so fulfilled when I see people like doing the work. Like, the Miami class was 3 weeks ago, and people are already moving, and I love to see it. So yeah, 2 of these calls are from the Miami class, and today is, like I said, Friday, December 30th. So it's the last like working day of the year with calls, with the spa, everything. I'm excited, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna I have to get back to some emails right now. That's what I was looking at right now on my phone. So I'm here in the computer. I might as well do that. Okay, guys, so it is later in the night. As you guys can see, it is like 7:15. I just showered, got all nice and warm because the temperature starts to drop like at night and stuff, and I feel like my body temperature is just cold. Like, I just feel like I'm cold, and then it's like after I shower, I feel like I'm just nice and warm. So yeah, I'm kind of just chilling for the night. Today was the last day at the spa, so it was a pretty chill day. So yeah, I didn't take the camera in there because, you know, it's just kind of the same kind of thing, and it was a chill day. So let's put some of this lip balm on. You need to be all kind of moisturized in this weather. Lips, body, hair, hands. This is this little Laneige lip, what is it called? Lip glowy balm. It's kind of like their lip sleeping mask, but in the little tube. I do feel like the sleeping mask is just a little bit thicker, so I like this one just kind of like for the house. And then for moisturizer, you guys, I've been so itchy, like my body. I think I've just not been moisturizing like I really should be. So I think that's what caused it. So I just got myself a new lotion. It's this Aveeno lotion. I think this is like the Spanish version. Yeah, this is made in Spain. Like the whole everything is like in Spanish. I got it from like the Hispanic store. But yeah, this is this brand. I'm sure you guys have maybe seen it in the store, but it's like this Aveeno, not Aveeno, but it's like a oatmeal kind of brand. But yeah, this says for extremely dry and fragile skin. I've been liking it so far because I do have like this Aveeno, like the eczema therapy cream, but I feel like this one is so sticky. Oh, that's a package that just came in. I have to go grab that. But yeah, this one is just so sticky. Like one day at night, like I get really itchy at night. So I put it on like all over my legs, like my stomach area gets so itchy. And I put it on and I felt so sticky in my sheets. Like I felt like I just had to wash my sheets because I was getting lotion all over them. So this is like not my favorite. So yeah, I still wanted something that had oatmeal because you guys know like oatmeal is like very soothing. So yeah, I've only been using this for like 3 days, but I wasn't crazy itchy last night. I did take an Aleve PM, so I do know that that has like an antihistamine, which is the diphenhydramine. So maybe that's why I was like a little less itchy. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see. Oh yeah, this is another one that I do when I'm like just kind of like in areas that I'm like really itchy, which is like sometimes it's just like random patches. But yeah, just remember to stay moisturized. And lips, of course. I'm just brushing my lashes. I took my lash extensions off like right after I came back from Miami. Like I was so over it. I did not like that set. I was like, you know what? I'm so done with lash extensions. I feel like I always say that, but whenever I have a trip, that's when I usually go and get them redone. So I have a trip in February, so I'll probably get them done then. I don't know. We'll just kind of see. I always want to take long breaks, but it's like next thing you know, I have a trip or just something planned out. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just get the lash extensions. But I'll probably go back to my original lady because, I mean, I just like how she does them. This last one, like, they just looked way too fake for my liking. Like, I really like just a plain classic, you know, looks like my lashes, but with mascara on kind of thing. But yeah, like I said, it was the last day at the spa, guys. It is New Year's Eve, so it's the 30th. And I'm just feeling grateful. Like 2022 was a great month for business. Of course, I went and looked at my little yearly, you know, revenue review, the report, and you know, it shows you like last year, this year, kind of breaks everything down. So that's always good as a business owner to, you know, go into your analytics at the end of the year, just see how you did, what changed from last year, what sold the best, what didn't sell like as much as the other year, and just kind of make those comparisons. Like once you have a year or two in business, like you want to be comparing it. Yeah, it was a good year, so I'm just ending the year like so grateful, and not just for Revitalux, but my consulting company. Like God really showed out on just everything, like the way that I literally like rebranded the whole thing early this year, and I kind of just went for it. I didn't know what to expect. I'm like, you know what? It's really something that I wanted to do when it came to like the classes and teaching, because you guys know I love to teach, and I was already loving like doing coaching calls and things. I just feel like I wanted to do more, and I just took that risk of investing so much money into like learning how to teach. Like I didn't just come out and pop out and just throw classes out there. Like I invested a lot of money into myself to be, you know, the best self that I can be as an instructor, and not just that, but know what I'm teaching you guys. Like I would never teach a class and just go up there and just you know, like not give information. This year I invested a lot of that. That's what took me to South Africa. If you guys remember, I went there in March, and I actually taught my first IV hydration class over in South Africa, which is crazy. That's definitely a highlight of 2022. One of my favorite trips of the year. Just a lot. I mean, 2022 was a great year for me, and I'm grateful that I can say that, because not every year is a good year, you know. Sometimes you get to the end of the year and you're like, yeah, like sometimes, hold on, let me grab a brush so I can brush my hair while I talk. But as I was saying, but yeah, like not every year, you know, you get to the end of the year and you're recapping and saying like, oh, this was a good year. I mean, that's just part of life. You have great years, you have very low seasons, low years, and you know, that is just life. So if you feel like 2022 wasn't a great year for you, there's always next year, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always a redo. There's always something that you can do to like change whatever, you know, whatever's going on. Things that are changeable, you know what I'm saying? Like lifestyle things and just kind of getting to where you want to be. I'm so huge on envisioning things. Like this year I want to go even harder with like manifesting and really visualizing and meditating. I feel like this year I kind of fell off on my meditation type of spirituality journey. Like I was very heavy with that. Maybe, yeah, like 2021, as I came out of my 2020 depression, like 2021, that was my year of like, you know, restoring my mental health and spirituality, mentality, all that kind of stuff. And I went hard with that. And I feel like this year I kind of pulled back a little bit. So I do want to get back into like meditating, you know, daily meditating, writing in my journal, like visualizing, all that stuff. I already made my vision board for 2023. I think I made that like early December, but I did a digital one this time because, you know, I use my iPad a lot. I did get a new iPad recently. I don't know. I think it was last month maybe, or like 2 months ago. But now that I'm using it more, like I'm getting back into the digital planning. Y'all, if you remember my old like MP student videos, like I was using my iPad and then I stopped once I graduated. And now I'm like back on it in my business life, getting back to like organizing, writing, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, since I'm on the iPad a lot more, I figured I wanted to have like my vision board as my lock screen. And I love it. So maybe this is your sign to make yourself a digital vision board, make it your lock screen on your phone, on your iPad, on your MacBook, on your laptop, like whatever. Yeah, like whatever you guys are using a lot. And man, just manifest the F out of your life. Like, I'm looking down, I'm trying to find a hair product. I don't think it's here. But, yeah, like who else is gonna do it for you? You get what I'm saying? Like your life is yours to design, to build. Like you're the author of your own life. I love that quote or that sentence or that saying. Like you have the pen, you are the author. You get to literally design and write out your chapters. Like I said, maybe this year was like a chapter that wasn't too great. Okay, grab that pen and go to chapter 2023 and write what you want. Like make it, you feel me? Like you are the author of everything. So that's the vibe I'm on, you guys, for next year. Like I feel like I was already on that vibe. I definitely got into all of that. I would say, you know, 2021, this year again was like all about accomplishing goals, like going hard, you know, living life, because man, life is short. And yeah, just living life like on your terms, how you want it. Next year, you guys already know what's my favorite thing to do is traveling. So it's gonna be a year of travel for me, even more than it was this year. I'm happy with how this year went and like the trips I took and everything, but next year I'm trying to be out. Next year I'm literally trying to be out. Like I'm just trying to be out on somebody's flight, hopefully Delta. Nah, but yeah, I'm trying to be out. Like I already have 2 trips planned, like pretty much back to back. So I'm very hyped and excited that I get to start the year off like that. And I'm just grateful. So I just wanted to share that. Hopefully it inspired you, motivated you to grab your journal, you know, just jot your thoughts down and just make 2023 your year, like period. But yeah, that was my little speech for kind of wrapping up this vlog. I do want to show you guys what I got from Total Wine. You know what? I could unpack these Amazon packages. Did they even come? Like, because I didn't get an alert for my front door. So what is all this? Wait, what? I don't even think it's here yet. I could have swore I heard like a truck and then Ruby started barking and then I got that little Alexa Eco alert, but or do I have my front door? You know what? I might have my front door camera. Oh, I think I do have it off because we were taking some of the Christmas things. Be careful, sweetie. We were taking some of the Christmas things off, so we were like moving in the front, and I just turned it off. Hold on 1 second. Alright, let's see if it's here. Girl, there's nothing there. I can't. No. No sé, escuché como que había un camión afuera. All right, packages are not here. Yeah, I could have like unpacked that stuff with you guys. This is like travel things. You already know, like my guilty pleasure before a trip is always buying new travel things from Amazon. So I got like a new little fanny pack because actually my 2 upcoming trips are kind of long trips, not crazy long like South Africa that many hours. I think it's like a 8-9 hour flight, so still kind of a long haul flight. But I did want to get a new toiletry bag because I've actually had mine for a long time, so I'm not gonna say I'm like buying toiletry bags all the time, but I wanted one that was a little more functional and had different compartments so that I could, you know, separate like my bath items from hair items and not just throw everything in there, and one that had like little pockets for, you know, like your razor, just a little more compartmentalized. So I got that. I did get a new little fanny pack, you know, for international trips. I always like to do that. So I have my passport and things like very handy. What else? I got some plug adapters for like the continent that I'm going to. They don't have, you know, US plugs, so I had to get that. What else? I've gotten a few things, but there's a shipment today and then there's some more Tuesday. What else did I get? Oh, I got a new little pill organizer thing, but I'll show you guys that in reels. Like, that's another thing that is on my list of things that I want to do next year. I want to do a lot more reels, especially travel things, because like I said, that's the vibe I'm on for 2023. Just envision a plane. Like, that's the vibe I'm on. So I want everything to kind of be travel related for next year, including my content and, you know, everything like that. So I want to get back to that, because I remember I used to do that with the vlogs and show you guys like packing things and Amazon favorites. Like, I need to redo my entire storefront, so there's a lot of exciting traveling things coming. Oh, I hear the sound, but it's not a truck, it's like bumps or something. But yeah, so let me show you guys. So I went to Total Wine and just grabbed some things for New Year's Eve. So quick little haul, because I wanted to kind of restock my bar cart. So I got these champagnes. I got them because they were gold and I thought they looked cute. But yeah, this is Brut champagne, which I like for mimosas. And then I got a bottle of Tito's vodka. Shout out to my girl Maribel. She definitely got me onto the Tito's. This is what we had when we went to Colombia the night we went out, and I loved it so much. It was such a smooth drink. We were having it with pineapple juice and I loved it. Like, no headache the morning after. We were dancing, like, it just got you in a good mood. I don't know, I really liked it. So she got me onto the Tito's champagne. I bought 6 of these. They're in another area, but 6 of my favorite wine. Y'all already know, Sutter Home Sweet Red. As you guys can see, I have like a whole bunch of other wines. Like, girl, I have high-end wine, low-end wines, but listen, this one, it's the one. I still have this little tequila that I brought from Cancun. And then I got my fave, which is the Malibu coconut rum. I'm actually gonna pour myself a little drinky drink because it's Friday and it's the end of the year, so let's make a drink. So I'm gonna show you guys how I like to make my drink. Let me see if I can open this because the bottle is new. Yep, I can. I bought the big bottle because, like I said, this one's my favorite. And usually when I shop at Total Wine, I do like big hauls or big purchases. Like I said, I got 6 of my wines. Like, I like to get the big bottles and just have them last because I don't like to be in and back and forth in Total Wine. Plus, it's on that street that gets so much traffic. Girl, I be trying to be out. Alright, so we have our cup, and I like to make mine with ice, of course, so let's get some ice. And here comes Ruby running because she loves ice. I'm gonna give her one. Yeah, she loves crunching on ice. So, alright, so we have the ice, and I like to do kind of half and half, so half liquor, half juice. Today, I'm gonna do cranberry and pineapple. This is my favorite one, but I do like cranberry and mango also with this one, because remember, this is coconut rum, so a lot of sweets, tropical stuff, but I feel like the cranberry kind of like evens it out. So yeah, we're gonna do the liquor first, and like I said, a half and half. So don't judge a girl, because this is like 2 shots. But why would you only want to do 1 shot? All right, so there we go. This is 1, and this, I mean, this Malibu rum is 21% alcohol, so it's like half less than what like a typical shot would be. So pretty much 2 shots is like 1 shot of like a Tito's or something like that. How much? Let's see, what's the alcohol on this? See, yeah, this is like 40%, and this is 21%. So 2 shots of Malibu rum is equal to 1 shot of this. So I guess I'm really not drinking that much. That was me making my little excuses, but not for real, because I don't really ever feel it like with just 1 drink like this. But yeah, so we have half that, and we're gonna do our juice. Shakety, 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 shake. Cran pineapple. And we're gonna do half of this. Actually, not all the way half. I think I do, let me see. That's about enough. And then I'm just gonna grab this straw because this was closest to me. This is my Starbucks straw. Mixy, mixy. I'm excited. I haven't had this in such a long time because I didn't have any of the Malibu. All right, so cheers. Oh my God, what are we cheersing to? We're cheersing to 2023. It's gonna be a great year for all of us, especially my nurse baddies, my nurse girls. Like, we're gonna be business owners, all of us, period. 2023. I'm just envisioning new med spas opening up, new IV hydration practices, existing practices growing, adding new services, just becoming free, financially free, time freedom. I see us just truly living life on our own terms. I see flights. I see a lot of flights for us. I see us in the Delta Sky Club lounges, in the Centurion lounges, waiting for our flights with our champagne in our hand. I am seeing us in first class. I am seeing us, what else do we want? I'm seeing the girls buying their dream cars. I'm seeing home ownership, okay? I'm seeing home ownership in the future for the girls. I'm seeing love, healthy love. The Lord brings some healthy men, healthy relationships, good love, good men for us hardworking girls that we deserve. Cheers. Cheers to all kind of good things. Like, oh my gosh. Ooh, that's good, girl. Ooh, this puts me in like a little tropical vibe already. Like, I'm telling you, we are gonna be on somebody island all 2023. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog. It's 7:30, so I need to finish editing this last little bit. I'm uploading this vlog tonight, so that's crazy. But yeah, it's the last day of the year, so I have to upload it today. It'll be a late upload, so if you're watching late at night, hey girl, hey. That's it. That's all I have to say. I just want to thank you guys for another year rocking with me and watching and taking classes. I mean, whatever you've done to like support me, my channel, my journey, my businesses, anything like that. It's a true gratitude from my heart, all the way. Yeah, the last little announcement, because I don't know when I'll be back on the vlog. I have a busy week next week. I'm actually heading to Atlanta next week to go check some things out for the class. My next class is in Atlanta in February, so next month is all about planning and doing that kind of stuff. But I'm going over there next week to just look at some hotels and look at the conference rooms. I like doing that if I'm close by. Like, I did that for the Greenville class. New York and Miami, I just did it virtual, like tours and things. But Atlanta's only like 2.5 hours, so I'd rather go and see the room and like, you know, envision the vibe for my classes if I can go. So yeah, next week I may vlog that. Actually, I may just do like a behind the scenes kind of thing. Maybe we'll just see. But yeah, that was the last little thing I wanted to say. Registration for the Atlanta class is actually closing in like 3 weeks, you guys, so don't miss out. Don't be late to the game. We have the next class, which is Atlanta in February, and then Houston in April, which is already open. So I wanted to just throw it in the vlog because, like I said, I feel like I always tell you guys like at the end, and like a lot of people get left behind. I was saying the last yeah, like usually on YouTube, I don't have like that much time to like make announcements and stuff, because like by the time you guys hear about it, like Instagram been heard it, and then my email subscribers have already heard it. So that's why a lot of times when you guys want to sign up, it's like no more seats and stuff. And usually I close out registration like a whole month before, because I have to be in communication with like the students, and it's a lot of prep. It's just a lot of stuff. So I like to already have like my roster of students, and like that's it, because I need to make certificates, I need to get workbooks printed, like I need to have an actual final number even to submit to the hotel, because we have catering, we have food buffet, like it's a whole thing. So yeah, if you're ready to get into it, girl, 2023, make this your business owner year, then let's get to it, okay? Like I said, my girls from Miami are already making moves. Like, I'm excited to see them businesses open up. My New York girls are like on the move. I love like opening my emails and seeing people like doing the work. So yeah, girl, let's go. We are entrepreneurs. Like, that's on that. So yeah, I'm gonna just leave it at that, girl. I'm going to head to my office, edit, finish my little drink, and just vibe out for the rest of the night. I hope you guys have an amazing and happy and safe New Year's, and I'll see you in 2023. Okay, bye.